right, welcome back. It's another week in the Miles High Club, week 16. I mean, geez, there's 3 games left in that regular seasons. Your boys might have an extra game. I can't wait. It's been since 2015. It's been a very long time. Like I said before in previous videos, me and Nikki haven't been together when the Broncos have actually made the playoffs. Actually, it's the first year that they've had a winning record since me and Nikki have been together. So it's mind-blowing. I mean, we have 9 wins, so honestly, I'd be very upset if we didn't make the playoffs right now, but we only need to win one of the last 3 games. I think it's going to happen. Broncos country, we're way up here. I think as long as we get to the playoffs, we are very happy. I would love to win the Super Bowl, but I'm not going to put us out there yet. But we're a few pieces away. We got $80 million in dead cap this year, so I'm just saying we're very close to getting to this promised land. Bo Nix will 100% win a Super Bowl with the Denver Broncos. I'm calling it now. You heard it here first. Lock it in. December 18th, 2024. Bo Nix will win a Super Bowl with the Broncos. I'm saying it. All right. Before we get into the picks, obviously you always got to pay the bills. Always got to pay the bills, and you always got to check out the fit. Got Javonte Williams on. It's the only running game is the only way we're going to do something in this playoff run. So, guys, we have to get a W here, and then we got to pay the bills. You know, I got the eye cream today. I decided to put some on today. Got to get a good little rub in there. You know what I mean? Some of y'all need this. If you have to ask if it's you, it's you. Don't get offended. Just do it. Just buy yourself some eye cream. You gotta see the bags under some of y'all eyes. Look at it. Purchase up. You feel me? Purchase up. But let's get into the picks. First pick of the week. The boys. They got flexed into this. Denver Broncos going to LA. Denver travels well. It is a Thursday. That's gonna make it tougher. Weekenders. I mean, maybe someone's just going to take off Thursday and Friday for the weekend. Take it early into Christmas time. And why not give us a Christmas win going next week? So I got Denver beating Chargers, and I think by 10. I might put it in parlay. I don't know yet. But the next one, Houston going into Kansas City. I don't know if they said anything about the status of Patrick Mahomes yet, but I do think the Houston Texans defense gets out of the quarterback, and that's one of the biggest weaknesses of the Kansas City Chiefs. So I'm picking the Houston Texans here, get the win, hopefully knocks them out, gets them closer to getting knocked out of the first round, because I think if they have home field advantage, it puts everybody in the AFC at a disadvantage. So we need a win by Houston. Let's go. The rest of the NFL does. Pittsburgh going into Baltimore. Unfortunately, I won't be at the tailgate this weekend. I got prior plans. My boy Sean Hardy's birthday on Sunday. We're gonna get fudged up, watch some football. So I'm gonna be in Philly, people. So if you're in Philly, come holler at your boy. I might be at the bars. I don't know what we're doing, but I'm going for Sean's birthday. But yeah, I don't think Pittsburgh's gonna go into Baltimore, especially if they don't have George Pickens. TJ Watt's a little banged up. It looks like he's gonna play, but I have the Ravens beating the Pittsburgh Steelers here, especially because it's at home. I think the whole thing with Lamar Jackson not beating the Steelers, he's having a rough go at it, so I think he's going to turn that around this week. So, got Baltimore going into beating Pittsburgh there. Giants going into Atlanta. I don't love Atlanta's move by benching Kirk Cousins. I don't know why they did that. I think it was pretty stupid. If you ask me personally, I don't think Michael Penix gives you a better chance to win, but he's older. They picked him 8th overall. You have to see what you have, because if you don't have anything, you still paid Kirk Cousins 4 years, $180 million. So you got to figure something out. That's the pressure Raheem Morris has to go through, because first-time head coach. That's why they should have just picked. They should just pick the defensive lineman and just ride out Kirk Cousins. They would get at the quarterback better. But sorry, that's off-season talk. Sorry. We were just doing picks here. Sorry. I'm taking Atlanta to beat the Giants, even though I just talked a bunch of stuff about them. Giants just suck. And Giants are going after Shador and Deion Sanders probably. New England Patriots going into Buffalo. Not much need to said here. I mean, going into Buffalo, Buffalo's winning. And Josh Allen's going to put another stamp on his MVP season this week. Detroit going into Chicago. Chicago, Curly Williams. I don't even know how to lose. I never lost in my life before like this. You're going to lose another one. So Detroit's going to beat them by a lot. Tennessee going into the Colts. This is a tough one because I love Will Levis. He just got benched. Mason Rudolph is okay, but the Colts just lost a tough one against us last week. So I do think the Colts are going to rebound this week. And Jonathan Taylor, don't drop the ball before you walk to the end zone. That's just me. So I do have the Colts winning that game. Rams going into the Jets. This was an interesting one just because the Jets did play decent last week. Aaron Rodgers and Devontae Adams' connection is, out of this world. Still one of the best targets, one of the best wide receiver duo, quarterback wide receiver duo in the league. Also, I don't know if you guys seen Aaron Rodgers' stats, but I know this is not the Aaron Rodgers we're used to seeing, but if you actually look at the stats, I'm not a stat guy. I am a stat guy, but just go look at the stats before we just say, hey, let's write them off. But anyways, so I do take the Rams to beat the Jets, and then Philadelphia going into Washington. I think it's gonna be a good game. I want to pick Washington, but I'm not picking Washington just because I want Bo Nix to get a win and Jaden Daniels to get a loss, and Bo Nix wins the Rookie of the Year, and your boy gets paid because I had that pick way long ago. So I did that bet already. So let's do that let's Philadelphia. Let's get a W here. How about that? Arizona going into Carolina. Carolina, you're playing a lot better. Not gonna lie, but I think Arizona gets a W here. I just think they're just a better team, and I don't believe in you yet, Carolina. Maybe next year we'll see. Then we got Cleveland going into Cincinnati. Cleveland, your DTR, you're starting over James Winston, which I think is not great for your offense. He did nothing last year when he came in, but whatever. He gives you mobile quarterback. Maybe it'll help you, but you're not waiting Cincinnati, so I'm picking Cincinnati to beat Cleveland. Minnesota going into Seattle. Minnesota, a very complete team. Very, very complete. Watching them on Monday night, I think, even though it was a kind of a boring game, I think we're starting to Sam Darnold and the boys start getting recognized. So I do like, and I like Aaron Jones on that team. They're pretty decent. I would love Aaron Jones to be on the Broncos next year, but that's neither here nor there. So Minnesota beating Seattle, I like that. Jacksonville going into Vegas. What a trash bowl. One of them winning this game might affect who you draft next year. So I didn't know who to pick. So I'm taking Jacksonville. I don't want that to happen because I don't need Vegas getting Shedeur Sanders and Deion Sanders. So, or Travis, I don't need that inside of the AFC West. So, even though I'm picking Jacksonville to win because I just want my stats to be better, but I don't need Vegas to win this. I would hate that as a Broncos fan. San Francisco beating Miami. This is an interesting one. For the Broncos' sake, we want Miami to lose. So I'm picking San Francisco, and I still believe in Brock Purdy. I still think he should get paid because they've been getting a little $900,000 paying him. So he deserves to get paid. He's gotten them to the Super Bowl. He's gotten them to the NFC Championship. Pay the man. Pay the man. Tampa Bay going into Dallas. Oh, boy, I love me some Tampa Bay. You see Baker Mayfield. Top 6 in most categories, actually. It's actually pretty crazy. And I like Tampa Bay here a lot. I think Tampa Bay is going to win by a decent margin. I really do. So I got Tampa Bay beating Dallas in Dallas. And then the last pick of the week, we got New Orleans going into Green Bay. New Orleans, Jake Hayner, Spencer Rattler, not it. Green Bay Packers, decent complete team. I like them, so I am taking the Packers here to get the win. And that's your Week 16 picks. Your boys out of here. Miller Lite, I love you boys. Game Face Grooming, holla at your boy. You feel me? See you next week.